Good morning. The Caricmania writes on Manchester United. Yeah, right. So David Austin has had Atletico Madrid ready to loan Joao Felix. Man United and Arsenal main contenders at present, both expressing firm interest in 23-year-old forward, but at nowhere near 21 million euro package. Atleti currently want 50 million euros fee plus 6 million wages for 6 months. So I think that. So that's just over 16 to 17 million. I mean, we've got the money to do it, but sorry, the Glazers don't like to spend the money, do they? I was thinking before doing this video, and I was thinking, if we don't get a striker in this month, we'll be thinking, we'll be thinking in May time if we don't get top four. If only we got Joao Felix. If only we got a striker in. So yeah, I do watch Joao Felix. Obviously, not just because Arsenal won him, because we need numbers in up front in that position, and so yeah, I do want us to get Joao Felix. If we don't get a striker in this month, you can say goodbye to top four, and I'm not being negative. This is our best chance of getting into the top four. No, not winning the league. Can we please be realistic? Because I am. If I wanted to be deluded enough, which I'm not, I'd be saying we should go for the league. We shouldn't. Let's not. What's that saying? Let's not run before we can walk, or whatever the saying is. Let's get top four. The next season we'll have new owners, and hopefully then we can hopefully challenge for the league for the next couple of years, then win the league. I mean, it's a bit like getting a house, and you're thinking, right, what should we do first? The bedrooms, the front room, or the back room? How about do it all? No, you go right. Let's do one step at a time first. Do the front room first. Then, when we finish with that, we'll do the living room, the back room, and so on and so forth. You don't go rushing bish bash bosh and all that. So yeah, I do watch Joao Felix, but I've got this feeling, and I've had this feeling over the last 24 hours. We're going to get Alvaro Morata alone, which would be bloody ironic because considering we tried to get him. What year was it? 2017. Before we got Romelu Lukaku, we were in talks with Real Madrid. I did videos on at the time about it. I don't know if everything was agreed or not. I can't remember, but United thought, nah, too much. We'll get Lukaku instead. I mean, yeah, that went well, didn't it? I mean, I meant the price wise. So yeah. Also, Marta Dubravka posted a message saying thanks for the welcome he got at Manchester United. And Luke Edwards from the Telegraph, who's a North East reporter or Newcastle reporter, he said Marta Dubravka has to be recalled by Newcastle, which is interesting. But yeah, people saying he's shit. Maybe he was. Maybe he couldn't handle playing at Old Trafford. But I, I don't think some of our fans need to go overboard. Like I've always said, no matter how big a name you are, no matter how big a name you are, you can struggle at United. I mean, take one of my favourite players that play for United, not of all time, but hear me out. Juan Sebastian Veron, world class midfielder, he was. So don't give me that crap. In today's game, it would be like United signing. Yeah, it would be like United signing Xavi or Iniesta or maybe Toni Kroos. He came to United, all the fanfare around him. He couldn't cope. But although to be fair to him, I'll give him his due. I'm fanboying over Varane here, but hear me out. Varane did well in the Champions League, but he didn't do well in the Premier League. But he did turn up in some games, to be fair to him. Arsenal at home he scored. Spurs away when we won 5-3. Scored against Everton on his debut. I'm sorry, yeah, debut, yeah. Was it Everton on his debut? I can't remember, but he did score against Everton, all that. But yeah, so people call him a crap signing. I'm not having that. But back to Joao Felix quickly. Do I think we'll sign him? If push comes to shove, and we're in crap form, and let's be honest, it could happen. I'm not going to be negative here because we had some good results over the weekend. Spurs lost, and Chelsea drew as well. So it's been a good weekend for United for once. I mean, we should have been in the top four. To be honest with you, if you said to me after Brentford, the Carrick fan, Man United will be on will be in the top four January 2nd, 2023. Yep, I'd be like, yeah, right. All right, let's calm down here. But here we are, January 2nd. But yeah, there's a long way to go yet. I'm not going to get carried away, but it's progression. That's all I've wanted from this season. Whether it's fourth, third, or whatever. But yeah, sorry, I'm waffling on here. So, do I think we'll get Joao Felix? No. I think we'll get... something tells me we're going to get Alvaro Morata on loan. Don't ask me why. I've just had this... Not nagging feeling. I've just had this feeling of the last 24 hours. So yeah, so that'll be good for De Gea, another Spanish friend. Ooh, friend, Spanish friend. But yeah, in between his reference, if you know, you know. Right, so right, you could tweet me at MyNewTD52022. Subscribe to our channel, comment below, like the video. Say, oh, it's bank holiday in the UK today. That's from me.